Hello and greetings Whovians, welcome to Timey Review and another Doctor Who bargain hunting video. I am at the city of Peterborough, Cambridgeshire to look for some Doctor Who related bargains or any other bargains of interest. So please hit the subscribe button, that will really help out this channel as I look to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. Let's go on a Doctor Who bargain hunting adventure, but first I want to show you something quite special and quite unique in Peterborough. So just on the outskirts of Peterborough, near the IKEA distribution centre, is this graffiti alleyway. And look at this. This was in celebration of the Adventures in Time and Space Museum or exhibition that is taking place in Peterborough at the moment. And look at this, absolutely amazing artwork of the Daleks and Cybermen there. And this is the Art and Gallery Museum here in Peterborough, just a 5-minute walk from the train station, really easy to get to. And as you can see there, they have got a special unofficial Doctor Who exhibition, Adventures in Time and Space, which is running all the way up to the 2nd of November 2025. Only costs £5 to go and have a look. It is absolutely brilliant. I do highly recommend it, which you can watch actually in depth on the Timey Review YouTube channel. The Art and Gallery Museum is free to enter as well. My first stop at Peterborough City Centre is the Rivergate shopping plaza, and there's this very interesting sci-fi / model making shop called The Rift. So it has lots of Warhammer stuff, but other stuff on the shop window that piqued my interest. Do love collecting various Monopoly boards. There is a Monopoly, Doctor Who Monopoly board of fame, which you can watch on the Timey Review YouTube channel, where it has various Doctor Who signatures. Let's have a look inside. There's definitely some cool stuff to see here. Oh, look at this, Hero Quest. Who used to have Hero Quest? We had the original at one point, but sadly no more. A game I highly recommend playing is Catan. Really enjoyed it when I played it last time. And yes, lots more Monopoly boards there. I'm going to have to show you my Monopoly collection at some point, my fellow Whovians. I know it's not really Doctor Who related, but it is a good collection. On the other side of the store, we've got a nice mixture of retro and new action figures. Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, as you've just seen there. Some really cool stuff. Look at this Doctor Who. Glad to see some Doctor Who out and about, and yeah, I've got that as part of my Christmas present from Mrs. Wimey. And then Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. And look at this, classic of classics, Terrorhawks on VHS. I did have a few of those, but not this one. That one was on the DVD sets. Into the charity shops now, and look at all these Thomas the Tank Engine DVDs. Of course, Thomas has just recently celebrated a big anniversary way back from its televised broadcasts. And yeah, the classics, they were my jam with Ringo Starr. Which one was your favourite Thomas the Tank Engine episodes? Let me know in the comments. We know there's some Thomas fans out there as well. Yeah, this definitely takes me back. Sad story of Henry. Definitely the Ringo Starr narration for me. I am in a Sue Ryder charity shop, and it's got its very own vintage section, including a working video player, as you might have just seen. Here we go, look at this, Pasta Pigs. I've got the Pasta Pigs game. Oh my gosh, £12 though, and we're missing stuff. Eesh, a little bit pricey. We've got a classic Monopoly board. I'm sure I had this version as well. Might add this to the collection, not quite sure yet. Nice to see some old Doctor Who books up for sale at this charity shop. One thing I am seeing more of is VHS tapes in charity shops, but I've never seen any blank videos though. Have you still got yours? Let me know in the comments, but let's have a look. £3, £12 for a pack of 3. Hang on, that doesn't make sense. So you can have 3, it's for £12 for a pack of 3, or these are £3 each. I'm not that good at maths, but surely it's easier to get cheaper to get the single one. Here we go. We've got classic Knight Rider, all nicely sealed in VHS. Who used to watch Knight Rider? Let me know in the comments. £10. Oof, this is a very pricey shop. That was quite a pretty pricey Sue Ryder charity shop there, my fellow Whovians. £4 for those Doctor Who books each, and then those VHS tapes and those blank videotapes. Wow, okay, quite interesting. I hope they do well, because they did have some really cool vintage stuff, to be fair. But yeah, a little bit pricey for, you know, in my opinion. But let me know in the comments, what do you think? Anyway, let's press on. Let's see if we can find some more bargains. Let's check out the local B&M here in Peterborough, and there's quite a lot of decent Lego sets. Even some that are going to be discontinued or retiring soon. I really like that that Pixar lamp one there. Looks great. And on the same street as B&M are these independent stores, so little sort of made out sheds, and this one selling quite a lot of various Lego. Again, different sets, a few that are going to be on the discontinued list very soon, so if you are a Lego collector, I would get buying. But yeah, some really cool sets. Do you collect Lego? Let me know in the comments. And which ones are your favourites? I wish there was some more Doctor Who ones. I think that should definitely make a return or a proper run. Another independent hut now, and I haven't seen this many games in my life. Lots of retro games here. We've got Xbox, PS1 games, you can see up the top, PS2. Oh my god, this is like an Aladdin's cave of video games. You can go get yourself a Mega Drive or a PlayStation. It only seems like 5 minutes when they were released. I don't know about anyone else. But again, yeah, just I'll be worried that it's all going to collapse on me. I just haven't seen this many games. And here we go, going into the Nintendo section there with the DS games, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64. Again, just it is just an Aladdin's cave of video games. Video game heaven, I think. Oh my gosh. I can just stand there all day. Something that did caught my eye, this 1990s Tracy Island, Matchbox Tracy Island. Has seen better days though, I'm afraid. And yeah, just some more games. There's some more PS2 games in this Aladdin cave of games. I'm having a bit of a fun random time here in Peterborough already. So that was like the gaming shed there. I think it's just called Just One More Game. Let me know in the comments if you've been there before. They'd have some nice little mixture of cool games and stuff. Don't know what happened to Tracy Island there. It's a bit random. I was trying to look at some of the GameCube games and Nintendo Wii games, but he was boiling his kettle right near where I wanted to be, so like just all the steam was coming up. So yeah, a bit weird health and safety going on there, but honestly I'm quite enjoying the vibe in Peterborough on this sunny afternoon. I haven't checked out CEX for a while, obviously home for quite a few Doctor Who DVDs and Blu-rays. Let's have a look inside, see if we've got any bargains. Might treat myself to this. Doctor Who Spearhead from Space. John Pertwee's debut story as the as the third Doctor. I got told off for saying that once. But yeah, all nice restored Blu-ray. Yeah, why not? Let's treat myself with that. There's a few more Doctor Who DVDs. Not too bad. I never picked up Fox actually to set my collection. The box is in a bit more nice condition. I might have considered it. But yeah, lots of classic ones there. Which one's your favourite? Which ones have you picked up? Let me know in the comments. Also got the War Games in colour. £15. I think I might wait for a Blu-ray version, I think. But what did you think of Doctor Who, the War Games in colour? Let me know in the comments. Extra bonus here, it was priced at £4, but when it went to the till, £3. We got £1 off. Can't be bad. Just popped into another sci-fi comic book store, this one being called Close Encounters, and I've got some nice decent Star Trek Funko Pops to add to my collection. I've got Sulu and Spock, but not these two. And yeah, not too bad prices for these Funko Pops. And this shop also has its comic books, new releases, old releases, graphic novels. Pretty cool shop. Definitely worth checking out if you're in Peterborough. Peterborough has its own shopping centre, which is Queensgate. So let's have a look inside, see what we can find in there. I know it's only August, but TK Maxx is the place to be for Halloween decorations this year. And if I was you, I would start collecting if you're a massive fan of Halloween and like to decorate for Halloween. There's some really cool stuff here already in TK Maxx. And they only just keep getting new stock in all the time, so it's worth in the run up to Halloween to keep checking out TK Maxx for some fantastic Halloween decorations. And whilst you're having a look at these wonderful Halloween ornaments, I'll just talk about this channel a little bit more. So this is a channel dedicated to anything and everything relating to Doctor Who. We've got reviews of classic and new series Doctor Who, news, featurettes, and monthly Doctor Who quizzes, so you can really test your Who knowledge. Do check that out. If you're a fan of Doctor Who, do check out the Timeline View YouTube channel. I'm also on TikTok for even more fantastic Doctor Who related content, and also Facebook and X. All the links will be in the descriptions. I hope TK Maxx manages to get some Doctor Who related Halloween items. That would be really, really cool. Obviously not official Doctor Who stuff, of course, but yeah, honestly, really impressed with the stuff so far. And that pretty much wraps up my time here at Peterborough. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I was a little bit worried at first that I wasn't going to find any bargains whatsoever, because yeah, there's some very questionable prices in the Sue Ryder charity shop earlier, but nonetheless, I'm glad there were at least some nice vintage stuff there, and other charity shops as well, particularly Doctor Who related items. But I'm very happy with my purchases today. Obviously I got the Doctor Who Spearhead from Space Blu-ray and those Star Trek pop vinyls. So yeah, really good variety today in all the stores that I went to, as well as the charity shops. Really impressed with the two comic book type stores that they have here in Peterborough. TK Maxx is going all out with their Halloween stuff, and it's only August, so if you're a massive fan of Halloween, I'd certainly recommend that you check that out. And if you are in the vicinity of Peterborough and it's before the 2nd of November 2025, do check out the Adventure in Time and Space Museum, the Doctor Who exhibition that is taking place in the Art Gallery Museum. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of today's bargains? What bargains, whether it's Doctor Who related or anything from your collection, have you been picking up recently? Let me know in those comments. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like, share and subscribe. Hit the close bell for more notifications. Come follow me and say hello on Facebook and X, and do check out my other fantastic Doctor related content on Timeline View TikTok, and of course right here on the Timeline View YouTube channel. Lots of reviews, news, bargain hunting videos, monthly quizzes. It's all there for you to enjoy. Thanks very much for watching and for your love and support. Until we meet again.